Beat Making Basics.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Basics back again with another dope video. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, as well as give me a thumbs up. Definitely helps out the channel and helps make the content better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. Now today I'm actually going to be going over how to arrange a lo-fi type beat. Okay, so check this out. We've been working on this beat. It's called Vibin'. I'm going to be releasing this on iTunes, Spotify, and all this type of stuff very soon. So stay in tune with that. But basically, man, I just wanted to go over how to arrange it. So I actually did add a couple of things to this beat that, you know, if you listen to the last video, you're going to notice it's a little bit different. But if you're brand new, I'm going to just kind of let you hear the vibe of what we got going on. So this is the actual, the drums first. All right, so that's what we got going on for the drums, and then I have some different samples here. So I have this jazz piano. All right, so we got that in there. We also have this other little riff here. And then I have this crazy dreamy sound. And then also we have this dope like bass pattern. All right, some of the sounds that y'all didn't hear me put in here in the first video is this lobby conversation. I've noticed that in lo-fi music, a lot of times they put like some type of like crazy abstract backgrounds stuff in the background, so like people talking and different things like that. So it helps if you put that in the background. So let's check that out. Okay, so we got that, and then also have this children ah sound. All right, so that's what we have going on here. One thing that I've noticed, like really, lo-fi is a dope genre because it's really experimental. It's not like how you would do for like even like TV and film where it has to do this, and this, or even with you know, making music for like artists, it has to do this, you know, hook and this, and, you know, it has some of those elements in there, but you can kind of more so freestyle it and go off of how you feel more than anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this track prepared by organizing everything. I'm going to go ahead and join some of these tracks together, and we're going to go from there, man. Like, I'm excited to actually drop this track. I'm actually going to be dropping a whole full lo-fi album this month. I'm just going to drop it later this month, man. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be putting the links and everything so you can check it out. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in here. I'm just going to call this Dream. And I'm going to call this Piano 1, Piano 2. And I'm telling y'all, man, it really helps to actually get everything together, man. I'm telling you, it just does. It makes the whole process a lot smoother and easier. So what I'll do here to actually arrange this into song format is, as you can see I'm doing, is pretty much just copy all of this, copy your loop and paste it all the way out. And let me see here. Yeah, you just want to kind of just do a time check to make sure it's not too long or not too short. So 3 minutes and 48 seconds is cool. I'm gonna come over here and grab this end marker and bring it all the way to the end here. And then we're gonna just go ahead and play around with how the beat's gonna come in. Now, when I was listening to it, I was like, man, I kind of want to have this lobby sound and just the drums come in first. So that's what we're going to do. We'll probably do that for maybe about 8 bars, and then I can start experiment with bringing in certain things. So check this out. And if you notice here, my whole process when it comes to, arranging your music is basically I'm going to be muting things in the actual workspace window. And you mute it by holding down option, or excuse me, not option, but control, and pushing the letter M. So that's what you're going to see me do as this beat is playing. And then over here, I have everything muted too. So like when I want to bring certain things in, I can unmute it and then like mute it out here. If that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, cool. And so I'm just going off of feeling here. Actually, the beat is building over time. Any beat that you're going to be creating is going to be building up and over time and coming to like a climax and building back down and different things like that. But I'm really just getting a vibe of how I want this to sound. So this is going to be basically my intro to the beat. Having the drums going first with this, lobby, effect in the background, and then I'm bringing this dream sound in here. And basically, right before we start going to the next section, I'm gonna just have the snare go like, if you will. So crazy sound effects, right? I know. So let's go ahead and we're gonna basically trim that, and then I'm gonna mute that out by pushing M, Control M, and let's see how we're gonna bring this in here. Now, I think I want to go ahead and turn this lobby sound off for a few measures. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Control M to mute it. And I want to bring in something brand new. So I want to go ahead and start bringing in the children sound. And I also wanted to bring in this bass. So as you saw me do here, I basically muted out certain things so it can kind of flow. So let's just check this out, see how it comes in. All right, bet. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave this lobby conversation going throughout the whole beat. Just make sure it's turned down. And from here, I want to go ahead and start adding some other elements like this dope jazzy piano riff right here. So we're going to bring that in right there. So sometimes it's good to go back and listen to it again just to make sure it's flowing the right way. Alright, cool. So we'll have a little pause right here. Basically, we can just pause it just like that. I'm going to go ahead and pushing. Basically, I'm highlighting everything by pushing Command A and then pushing Command T to split it. And then we're just going to go ahead and push Control M right there. cool. So we're just gonna take it back one more time just to make sure it's flowing right. And then it's good to make sure that vinyl plugin is pretty much on everything that you do in a lo-fi track. I can even probably put it on this little kid voice that and I don't know why I wanted to put that in there, but I just kind of felt like it sounded dope in there. So I don't want to put that little kid voice in there too much, but I do think it's necessary to have it in there. It's kind of cool. Anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Make sure actually that you have fun with it, man. Like, music is all about having fun. Like, you don't want to make it so like boring and monotonous or anything like that. This is fun, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you know having fun when you're making your music. All right, so I kind of like how I did that right there. Just kind of give you more of a realistic vibe of what I would do here, and just keep on keeping the vibe on this. So drop the drums out just to kind of, you know what I'm saying, because you don't want it to just be repetitive. You want to keep the listener surprised, like, oh, the drums just dropped out. I didn't know they was gonna do that, you know. All right, and as you can see and hear, I added this reverb, excuse me, on here, and I just turned the decay up just a little bit, and we like to kind of turn this pre-delay down some. And I've noticed that in a lot of like lo-fi music, and also some of the lo-fi that I've created, it helps to have certain elements that have like a little bit of a dramatic reverb on certain things. Not so much dramatic to where it's like taking over the track, but just in there to where it can, get things rolling. So let's keep it rolling, man. Let's keep going. And I think I'm also going to have to add a little pause here as well. So we'll just take everything out that way. And actually, we're gonna go ahead and take that snare out too. And so, like, if we were to talk like in sections of this is a hook and this is that, I probably would leave this piano riff right here as like kind of like the hook. So that's what we're gonna do. And I might shorten this beat. It just depends on how I feel. Um, all right, cool. So now I feel like it's actually time to go ahead and switch the beat up some. So what we're gonna do here is to add like a good transition, just as you've been noticing, like every 8 bars or 16, if you will. I've been cutting the beat out, and this is just due to help him create like some type of a transitional vibe here. So we'll go ahead and do this one. Yeah, that's a perfect segue right here. Just bring it back. Now I could just go ahead and literally just take this and basically copy and paste this bad boy, really, for real, for real. So like I could just do this and just take it and just run it back. Boom. All right, cool. So we're just gonna end it like that, man. And for the most part, this beat is ready to go. We just gotta mix it, and I'm probably gonna do that in another video. But anyway, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you stay tuned. I am gonna be dropping this online on different platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, and everything like that. And If you have questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section, as well as go to my site, beatmakingbasics.com. I do have courses and kits that you can get to help take your sound to the next level. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching and sticking it to the end. I'll see you in the next video.